Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Finally, here it is, another episode where I talk about trashy aesthetics. Today, I'm going to be talking about what you're going to find in a trashy girl's car. Now, for anybody that's new here, I do not use the word trashy, the adjective trashy, in a derogative way at all. I love my trashy girls from all across the world, and I take great inspiration from their very eclectic lives. This video really launched me into a few more videos that I have planned for you guys in the coming months, and I'm so excited. Every time I do a video like this, I just get more and more inspired by the trashy aesthetic, and it really just brings out my creativity and puts me in a fabulous mood. As you can tell, I'm just all smiles today. So I'm just gonna start right now. So the first thing we need to talk about is the type of car that a trashy girl is going to be driving. And I'm very, very specific, which is what makes these videos so fun. So I have 3 different types of cars that I would consider to be like a trashy girl's car. The first car is, and they're like all from the 90s too, and they'll be like very, very small cars usually, or they'll be enormous like SUVs. So the small cars are going to be a 90s Mazda MX-6 is probably what you'll see, a Pontiac Sunfire, or a Mercury Sable. If you don't see them in like a giant purple SUV that's kind of beat up a little bit, those are 100% the cars that these types of gals are going to be driving around. And now, for as far as how the car looks and the accessories and everything, I need to tell you kind of like what the car looks like on the outside and like kind of the little details that you're going to notice whenever you see the car. Every single trashy girl car is going to have a bumper sticker. There's just no questions about it. Usually it's going to say something like self-esteem, and it'll be like butterflies and glitter, or it'll say like angel or something like that. Always glittery, always like a bright color, pink, blue, purple, or something like that. Or it'll be like a little sexy cartoon with wings on it, but that will always be on the back of on the bumper of the car. A trashy girl's car will have most definitely like a sun visor, like a windshield sun reflector, and it'll have like palm trees on it. So every time she goes into a store or she's gonna go to work or something like that, that is gonna be placed up in front of the windshield to block the sun out. A trashy girl will 100% always have a fuzzy steering wheel, or just any kind of steering wheel cover in general. Because these are like old cars, and you know trashy girl loves to be stylish, so she's going to be accessorizing the car and putting her little bit of a touch on it, making it a little bit more feminine and fun. And you know, a trashy girl goes into her car, she wants to feel at home. The center console of the car is always going to be filled with change. Most definitely. I've established. Hi, Mom.
You look like a very young version of Donatella Versace.
Thanks, Mom. Wow, what a compliment. Pre-surgery, right?
Right.
Pre-surgery?
Like no.
Thanks, Mom. I've established before that trashy girls are always they're hoarders, but it's because of this kind of hyper sentimentality and everything, which you'll see later in this video, everything that a trashy girl keeps, she knows that she will find use for it later on. At whatever time, however long she has this car, there is something in there that she will be able to offer you that is of use. Now, as far as the passenger seat goes, there's always going to be probably high heels or a pair of shoes of some kind, and all along the dash, there's just going to be like flyers and brochures for like Victoria's Secret, like lingerie and stuff like that. Now, in the back of the car, when you're sitting behind a trashy girl in traffic, if you really pay attention and you don't just look at the bumper sticker, you'll see that right behind the headrests of the car, there's going to be a little stuffed Valentine's Day bear that's holding a heart that says something like forever yours. That's just gonna be like placed in the corner somewhere back there from like years ago. So now we're gonna go on to, now that we have kind of like the little details of like the outside and kind of things that make a trashy girl's car iconic, we're gonna go into the different categories of what you'll find within the car. So the first thing you're going to find in a trashy Girl's car is obviously trash and miscellaneous items. Trashy girls, like I said, are hoarders, so there's going to be a lot of stuff in this car. It's gonna be pretty packed. She's the type of girl that's gonna have to be like moving stuff out of the way just so you can sit in the car and drive with her. So we're gonna have, I'm gonna be like listing off things. We have empty Pepsi cups and Sunoco shake cups. We have squash cigarette cartons that have probably 2 forgotten cigarettes in there. We have an empty Fritos bag, old DVDs, a Chicago Bulls jersey from an ex-boyfriend that she never gave back to him, and she might sell on eBay later on. There's, of course, discarded jewelry, discarded hoop earrings and rings, a padded bra or 2, coupons, sheets and sheets of coupons, a half-empty sleeve of red Solo cups, a warm liter of Orange Crush or Squirt, old birthday cards, crumpled up $1 bills and 5s, plastic headbands and pins, anything to tie up her hair, tissue paper from unopened gifts, and like flower-shaped confetti from God knows where. Basically, in a trashy girl's car, you could play I Spy with My Little Eye and you would never get bored, really. Okay, so the next category is what hangs from the rear view mirror. Now, in the last video, I talked about a trashy girl's purse, and inside the purse, I talked about her gatekeeper keychain and how she has like 50 keys on it and all different kinds of charms and stuff hanging from it. And of course the lanyard. Now, the equivalent to the trashy girl's keychain is going to be what hangs from the rear view mirror. You're gonna have something like a plastic rosary or like a crocheted salamander with those beads on it. Definitely a pair of sunglasses is hanging from there. And then you'll have something like a chain with like a plastic dolphin that's filled with water and glitter. Something totally random like that, just hanging from the rear view mirror. Probably from like Dave & Buster's or like Chuck E. Cheese or something that she got out of one of those like quarter machines. It's cute, you know, it's quirky, it's kitschy. Trashy girls are kitschy like hell. The next thing is going to be useful essentials. Trashy girls are always prepared. Trashy girls, I said in a trashy girl's purse in another video of mine, trashy girls have everything you need, always. They are the person to go to in a crisis. So when a trashy girl's purse has everything you need, from like tweezers to a mini hairspray, a trashy girl is going to have everything you need also in her car, the stuff that she can never fit in her purse. If only she could do that. So these kinds of things are going to be dispersed all throughout the car as well as in the trunk. We're talking like underneath seats, on the dashboard, on the floor, everywhere. There's always gonna be like a blanket of some sort, probably a blanket that you'll find in like a Slavic lady's guest bedroom with like those airbrushed flowers all over it, made entirely of polyester. She's gonna have a toothbrush. She's multiple. She's going to have like a first aid kit in there, like a feather boa from like the party store, bubble wrap, scissors, duct tape, definitely like a couple of Lip Smackers chapstick kind of all throughout, definitely like a mini precision like screwdriver set. I mean, like really, you never know what you might need. A basketball, a belt, hairspray, literally anything you might need for hair, but it's full-sized instead of like a travel size. A lawn chair or 2, reading glasses like a pack of 3 of them that she just bought. A few glamour magazines or InStyle magazines that were dated to have been released like 3 years ago. Any miscellaneous Bath and Body Works merchandise, hairbrushes, curlers, straighteners, anything hair related, you know, on the go. Like if you can find a place that has an outlet, I mean, you might as well touch up your hair. The trashy girl is always prepared for a long journey, for a road trip, and she never cleans her car out, like ever. Again, a trashy girl is always prepared. She is the mother of mothers. The next thing that you'll find in a trashy girl's car is paperwork. This is the kind of paperwork you're wondering why a trashy girl is always just like, oh, where's my PIN number? Oh, where's that statement? I don't remember that being charged on my card. The reason why she can't find these things is because what should normally be put into like an office or like an organizer in your house, it's in her car, stuffed in between the sheets somewhere on the floor, but she's got it all. She just needs to take a few hours to find it. We're talking like credit card statements, papers with PIN numbers, lease agreements, P.O. box forms, subscription letters, you name it. it's in her car. Now, the last thing is going to be the mystery item. I've talked about the mystery item within a girl's purse, and it's always something completely random. She has absolutely no idea where it came from, but it's there. It's kind of like a good luck charm, I guess you could say. A trashy girl's car has this item as well, but of course it will just be larger in scale. So, no car, and this is the final thing I'll say in this video, no trashy girl's car is complete without the christening item of a big, unopened tub of cheese puffs. It'll just sit in the back there, just for anybody who wants it, but it's pure snacking material, and it's large, you know, it's oversized, it's wholesale, it's for anybody that wants it, but that must be in the car. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I love these videos so much because they, like I said, they bring out my creativity. They're so much fun to create, and I love them because they also start a wonderful conversation in the comments. Everybody seems to really become very social in the comments when it comes to this and have a great time, and you guys always suggest like extra stuff that I missed, and it really just creates a great like dialogue between all of us. So please, in the comments, I would ask that you either tell me that I'm right and that like this is the kind of stuff that you found in your car, or tell me if I missed anything, or if I should include anything or consider anything for next any of my other videos in this kind of category of trashy aesthetics. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the video. Please leave a like, please subscribe, share this video. All of that stuff helps with the algorithm, of course. Comment, of course. Have fun. Have fun in the comments. Party in the comments. That's what these videos are for. We're all having a good time together. All right, well, I will see you guys next week. Have a lovely day, have a lovely evening, have a lovely weekend. See you guys later. Bye.